Hello and welcome back. We had a really dull episode in the last one, I will say, but now we're gonna really, spice it up a little bit by wearing a much better outfit. So hopefully this will be a bit cooler for all of you to see. I think we will go with... What do we really want to see here? I think we'll go for the axe blade. That one seems really jank. So, this will be our equipment for this episode, as soon as it loads. There we go. But, let's continue, let's start this one by thanking the Patreons, Super Patreons, of course being Smazzo Bazzo, and of course Brady Burns, and then our regular but still beloved Patreons of Ballywash. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Let's go to the mercenaries. They apparently worked perfectly. Hey, we got some Royal Ludroth, so I mean that's something. I think it's time that we retire those two out, and start using some of the ones here. Yeah, so select buddies. So you have Willow and Koga, and then Muffin and Oliver. So Palamute wise, I wanna get rid of like all of these, right? And then I wanna put in these ones. And then we want to, I guess we'll just put in all cats. And then we'll just do it like that. And then what we'll also do then is go to here, mercenaries, select buddies, which is the Palamutes of literally all of these ones. There we go, select destination. I'm gonna actually quickly look up Toxic Komori. You know what, we won't. We'll just go for this one. We'll just maybe, I don't know how any of this works, and I feel like we're just going to do it slowly anyway, so it's fine. However, we will talk as well to the Argosy and see what the hell is that? Take. Armored Bream, okay. Exchange for goods. Some of those are good, but none of them are like too crazy. Flash bombs, those are okay, but not too up the ladder for what I want to use today. Okay. But yeah, I hope you've all been doing really well. I do plan to actually do a lot more in this episode that's more exciting. We have been doing a lot of more recon quests, I would call them, like where it's more about not facing monsters directly, but as you can see, we're really out of those now. So now it's going to be, you know, just shit like this, which I think is going to work a lot better for us anyway. So we'll do the first one, which is third wheel. The main thing that we really want out of this one is to get the Tetranodon beak, because when we get that, it means that we will be able to just, you know, have another armor set done. It's so interesting that we had those, like, a bunch of episodes where it was like, okay, cool, we have only this one set of armor, considering now it's like, okay, now we have 5 sets of armor.
Ravenous monsters, their eyes shining bright. Courageous hunters looking for a fight.
So in Monster Hunter DOS, which is, or DOS meaning 2, there was a mechanic in which you could train up monsters and have them basically Pokemon battle. And whenever I think of this, and I look at, you know, this, and I think about it, I'm always thinking in my head, were there like a lot of people who like were really thinking that we were gonna get you know, Monster Hunter 2 shit in this game? like, it kind of has that mentality to me where we really could have. Damn. I kind of like the bigger monsters, like Anjanath level monsters, Tigrex level monsters. And I like it, like, it's you get to a point where obviously sharpness works well. But, I just enjoy it so much more when the Monster Hunter fights are, like, more about just waiting out, like, a big attack and then, like, going in yourself. But when it's smaller, it's way more just about, like, okay. Okay, nothing there. Jeez. But basically, I think we get like 5 minutes or so. Or it's maybe when like you get them to half health. But usually, this is not gonna work. I hate, like, it's so annoying when you have big, like, smaller monsters like this one. Especially shit like the Lagombi. Like, Lagombi is, like, perfect illustration of, like, annoying. Until we get the, you know, the slash that I want instead of this one. Because that one's just so much better. Like, yes, you don't get the range of this one. Which could obviously be a downside to some people, but not me. I hate it when like you want to move to the side, but like, you know. Okay, that was the weirdest way of instead of not hitting me, but okay. I think we really want to. Did you see that Ultra Instinct Bear action? Man's literally Ultra Instincted. Jesus, 2 for the price of 1, eh? Yeah, it's like, it can be very intimidating to do these fights due to the fact that there's, you know, oh shit, it's like 2 monsters for a bit. However, at the end of the day, it can also be pretty easy. Literally nicked his fucking tiny piece there. Excuse me, Chitranodon, I wasn't focusing on you, was I? Okay. So in that clusterfuck, we did manage to kill him. We don't need Arzuros, like, gear at all, so that is a good thing, because it means we don't have to worry about it at all. But now we still just need to worry about, you know, fighting a Tritranodon. I love when I went like this to pull out my weapon so then I can go and use the thing I wanted to use. And then the game just immediately was like, no, you don't want to do that. You want to just immediately go and use your wire bug, don't you? And I'm like, no. Yeah, we fucked you. That could have been very bad. Like, so many moments where it's just like, yep. Fucking damn it. So irritating. Yes? Yeah, fine. I do like how they can actually destroy the terrain a bit. Yet again, like, that would have been a really good scenario. Okay. Just keep creating hitboxes, please. Double up on the healing a bit. Okay. he doesn't do that attack ordinarily, so I'm just so not used to it. And yeah. It'd be nice if the second hit of that also counted towards knocking him out. That was a clean activation right there. Thought you could slay me. No, it is I who slays you. Okay, so we now did Tritranodon and that fight, which means 4 stars really getting close to being done now. We're definitely going to be doing the Pukey because he has a Greatsword for us. But that one felt really cool. There was a lot of cool moments in that one. Shiny Naka, always we get some, bad loot. I don't know why they give you 60 seconds at the end. It's not like the corpses of the monsters stay, so it's not like you have to loot all of them or anything. But yeah, I guess it could be nice, like, just to be like, maybe get a picture with your friends, like have your friends all there and then be like, hello there, and, stuff like that. So maybe that's like the purpose of it. You can also turn on these gates, which aren't perfect, like they can still be broken through, but like it can make a temporary reprieve. Or you can split the monsters up, and if you have like a group, you can have 2v2, 2v1, 2v1 kind of thing. Tritranodon beak. That's what we wanted. Okay, we are now back. Okay. So we can now finally. Ooh, Vayek. Oh, that's right. Vayek actually had some worthwhile things to it. Oh, I don't think it was an armored bream set before. I don't remember it being that. Maybe that's a more newer thing. Who knows? But we can now make that, and we now have that entire set done, which definitely feels pretty damn cool. So, great Woggy. Actually. I think it's Kezu. We should be facing Kezus at this point, because we're really trying to do shit now. However, Pukey I think can go first. So for Pukey we probably need antidotes, where we have a healing version of the antidote that is way faster than the antidote. Harvester will be good. Other than that, it's basically just physical. I guess this medic. Go. Yep.
An evening stroll. Looking for a snack to swallow whole. Never mind.
Me when I see good titties.
Satiety is the goal. Not enough, not enough. The beast growls for more. Anything is game for a true omnivore.
I really wonder if Pukey. So if you don't know, Pukey in Monster Hunter World was the second to third boss you faced. I think it was third. I think it was after. It was Great Jargarus, Kululaku, and then Pukey. And he kind of felt he had that intimidation to him. But it really did feel like he was kind of a weird out of nowhere 4-star battle in this game. Pardon me. Because up until this point, he was kind of like really still cool and shit. Like there was nothing about him that made him feel annoying or anything. Like everything about his gimmicks were really cool in Monster Hunter World. He felt way more intimidating because like the kind of like, you know, research brief document made him out to be like, you know, just a really fucking almost demonic like creature where it's just like he'll just be there staring at you for 5 years until he actually fucking fights you. But then in this game it's kind of just like he eats mushrooms and likes to lick things. Cool fungus. The tail is actually pretty damn important to cut in this one. Circumcision is back, and it's pretty damn nasty. And the reason is because of this attach. Oh my god, Bullfungo, do you want to have your entire fucking family killed?
Making steady progress.
Okay, that's bad for us. Herbal medicine plant. I don't think that cleanses me of poison. It does! Awesome. Yeah, we still just need a true slash, whatever it's called. We're just gonna eat a true herb right now. And then follow it up with potion. But like, yeah. Like Piggy Piggy felt like way more like fucking nasty. And like intimidating in the previous games. So it's weird that... okay. It's weird that he kind of felt like he took a backseat in this game a bit. Okay, so we've broken his face up a little bit. The reason why you want to break the tail so much is because once he uses certain attacks when his tail is gone, and this is a really good tutorial for barrier, but it's not like this is a required fight. I feel like Bisharten in a weird way would have been, like this would have been the better fight instead of Bisharten to have done. Because it teaches you like really about like the poison mechanics and stuff like that. But it also really it really teaches you subtly the importance of dealing with tails and such. Because, you know, you get a lot of wind down time when he doesn't have his tail. And that is the exact mechanic you need when you go and fight Barrier, which is also in this rank as well. So it's not like it's a, oh well, they didn't want to, for some reason, teach the player indirectly about a mechanic that would be used later or anything. Okay. Thank you, Pika Pika. I really like his armor though. It's kind of one of my low-key more favorite armor sets. Okay, we didn't hit the tail that much for that attack damage. Okay. Damn it, I was hoping that he would kind of curve his tail around a little bit. Because he can do that a bit. Okay, this is actually really good for us. If you want to curve it in a little bit. Like, there's so many, like, you know, things you can do with this boss fight. That just feel amazing. Like it feels like it feels like there's a reason why there's a Greatsword for this monster. Okay. That one was not bad. Then just go eat herbal medicine. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, literally almost dead. He doesn't seem to be leaving. Yeah, he's just like this. He interacts with the environment and shit. So like, there's like, you know, he has like kind of 2 different modes: an enrage mode, and then a non-enrage mode. I was really hoping for that snap of the tail. But at the end of the day, if the hunt goes well, the hunt goes well.
Didn't even break a sweat.
There we go. For some reason, it made me fall off the cliff. So like, yeah, like you can really see that, like I feel like for this episode, it's gonna be so much like faster, just because of how less cool, I guess, like how lame it was that, like, you know, last episode was just like 2 things, the episode. I don't know if we've done this one. Yeah, we haven't. So we'll grab this old message while we can. It doesn't really save time because it's not like a massive thing that we're going to be doing or anything. But it does something, so, you know, it makes it feel a bit more special. We'll also get these just in case there's any good bones that we actually want in them. Monster bone, small, all. That's not really what we want. Boom. We didn't get anything from that. Okay, well that's still fine. We still need to get a image for this episode. But if we don't get enough for the sword, we could 2 monster bone large. That's really fucking good. I think we might just have to do it out of principle. Okay. Ooh, we're gonna get an astounding work as always.
I've got some great bargains.
So that's a still no, honestly. Pay with money though. Bingo! Hey, we got a trap. We always want to get the traps because there will be points where, like in high rank mostly, you really kind of want to do it. Especially because for most cases you do get like better armor. But like have a look at this armor, right? It's so fucking like, it feels like a real, like kind of like, you know, Linkle from the Legend of Zelda series kind of thing. Like I really like it. I think that this might be one of the armor sets that we actually make layered.
My hammer's ready.
However, with the ore tree, we now have the Puki tree, which we still need 1 quill. So we definitely will be going back for that, you know, for that fight, which is good because it does mean that obviously we might be able to get an image with it. But if we forge the armor, like if we look at the armor rather, how many quills do we need? 1, 2. It's so much. I don't think it's worth it to get the armor. But like it is something cool at least. Oh man, we get 1 piece of something. Volvodon will be like the stepping stone kind of set, and Ingot as well. Ingot and that one. Tritranodon, you know, like in the next few episodes we'll be doing more stuff like that. So I'm hoping that maybe even we'll maybe do another Puki. But we could, like, we really need to also just do Azuchi fights, like, to get the Azuchi tails ready. So those guys are going okay. I think we actually need to do trades with Kogero. Hey, we got another one. We need, I think, not that many of them. We need 2 more at this point, and then we can make that armor set, which I think we'll definitely make just because it's cool. I guess begrudgingly we'll finish this camp. Thank you for providing us such quality items. Now we may begin setting up camp. Once finished, it will be available for you to use as a new base of operations if you so wish. It should be ready before you embark on your next quest. Thank you.
See you later.
So one thing that we want to do,
Taste of heaven.
we're good on those, is we kind of also want to beat up Kezu. And the other good thing about beating up Kezu is just the fact that, I think there's another area in the ruin, in the snow, you know, the snow area that we haven't gotten yet. So for this one we want Defender, Thunder Resistance, and then I guess Medic. But like, yeah, it's like kind of important we get that. And then like, we could just say fuck it and literally just go for the... I don't think we will, but we could go for the Pukey armor. I do like how in the description for this quest it says it's veiny, wrinkly, like it's a pale white, you know, wrinkly beast that looks like a like gag sound, like because he's about to say dick. I find that really funny. That is there in the Monster Hunter World version. I bet you that there would have just been like, it looks like a penis, because obviously that was on the fucking, you know, Xbox One and PS4, where obviously the main idea was to appeal to the big boys instead of, you know, me. Yeah, so we don't have it yet. So there's another little place in this one which I think is just beat up shit. That's what almost every single thing is in this game, as it should be. It's either gather or beat shit up. That's the two playstyles you get in this game. Don't be greedy. So we have this. I thought there was a thing here, but apparently not. So hopefully that activated some sort of thing. We'll actually put one down. Wire bug down because we can. This one's kind of decent. Oh, look, it's the fun boy. We haven't seen him in such a long time. I kind of really want to get a picture with him, considering that, like, it was one of the way older videos in which we actually used, no, I don't even think we used him. We might have, but like, we might not have as well. I do love this setting. It is one of the best settings that we have. So we want to like kind of get up here, I think. And then we want to go to the... Oh, fuck. I know you want to be in the camera, but please. Wait over here for a second. Camera. And then we want this, and then we want cutesy. Yeah, that works. And then we'll wait for this guy. To like be on the left side. So grab a latte, everyone. This may take a while. But I love these guys. These guys are like the coolest fucking monster in my opinion. Like they remind me of like some of the fights I see on like some of the PSP games where like the monsters are super fucking like weird as fuck, where it's like they're really fucking massive for no reason. Like this would be some of the monsters you would face in that game, kind of thing. So wait until it's like a bit more. So basically our shoulder flare, the flare of our shoulder hits it. Kind of thing. I do like how with a little bit of imagination, the other flares on the part of the outfit that I'm wearing made it kind of look like it had two hands, like it was like coming out of the ground and just like, yes, hello. But yeah, it's such an interesting like creature, and I love it so much. It's so interesting that something so big just exists. It's just called a monk snail for no reason. So the money pouches are actually like decent. They're obviously good for getting money. My TV is now turned off for some reason. So now I have to deal with that. Which is obviously very annoying. Makes life harder for me. But at the end of the day, when is life not hard? Maybe looking at a way smaller screen. But at the end of the day, it's like it's a kind of like no different than what looking at like, you know, a Nintendo Switch in undocked mode. There you go. Okay, we found you, Kazu. It's time to beat you up. You motherfucker. Okay, so we're gonna get down, we're gonna harass it, do jazz hands, and then we're gonna shield. I really wish that there was some sort of, I hate how even if you're mashing the A button, which is the not that type of attack button, it still does that shit.
Doing great.
Fucking unsatisfying. But we just want one electro sack from this fight, so it should be pretty decent. I think I left our buddies, so we'll have to. How do you know how frightful the monster is if you're not even here? Wow, this monster's so frightful. This monk snail is crazy. Oh, we're on a hunt? Apparently they added red Kezu in this game, so I'm really happy about that. Because Kezu is just... when you get higher rank, like, I think in high rank, it becomes a way more fun fight. So like in this one, it's kind of less... It's also really fun for like different like weapons as well.
My buddy.
Like switch axe, it's really fun in my opinion.
Make it.
Okay, so it's not doing its annoying attack, which it has plenty. Don't worry. Okay. That has a lot of wind up. Only 480 damage because we hit the fucking bad spot to hit.
Now it's personal.
I love hearing like now it's personal because it just reminds me of like the Sideshow Bob episode, one of the Sideshow Bob episodes of The Simpsons, where it's like now it's personal, and it's like you do know he did try to kill me. So many fucking gems. You can't tell me that he's already kind of injured. Ow. I wonder if like they can be damaged by like if they can be damaged by like they would have to be able to be damaged from like running into walls and shit, you think? Because like when you Wyvern ride them, they get injured for doing it. But then, do they not get injured when they do it themselves? Is there some sort of like... Well, you see, I knew it was coming, so it didn't hurt as much. But it would still hurt. Like if I ran into a wall knowing I'd run into a wall, it would still fucking hurt. But you know, it's a video game, I guess. I kind of dislike any argument that is just, but it's a video game. Because if you're trying to really make a immersive world, the claim it's just a video game should never be able to be made. Because your game should feel so like real in its own way, to where it shouldn't matter that it's a video game. And I feel, oh my god, it is almost dead. And Monster Hunter is one of those series that has so much, you know, world building and shit like that, where it does really feel like it can be a real world sometimes. Okay. 2, 3, 4. You know, it went way further than I thought it would be. Yeah, I kind of just hoped. If we had a trapper palico, it would be really fucking good. Sadly, we don't. Like, I think trapper palicos are like the most OP palico in the game. Just the fact that you can get like an extra free hit no matter what on a monster just because your palico specs in it. And also maybe even like, you know, get in an opportunity where you yourself didn't have the ability to, but then your palico is able to like actually set up a trap that works. It's like amazing. If like it's near death, like this moment here. It's interesting that because it was a multi-hit attack, it seemed to work. But there's like, you know, feels like that's also something to kind of sure. And slam. A little bit of pain for you. That was bad for us. Okay, we did stop it. I think it's angry. Do you guys think it's angry? Okay. Well, that's kind of funny though. We'll heal up a little bit. I don't expect to kill it by kicking it again. Although it would be very funny. You could though. We did it. Second Kezu today that I've killed by just, you know, fucking kicking it. It's pretty pathetic, honestly, getting kicked in the nuts like that. Like, as a penis dragon, you think that there would be more defensive of that. But apparently not. I think this episode's way, like, it has everything that the last episode, and we get the electro sack. We hit him in the nut sack, and we got the sack itself. That's just good story writing. We got everything we wanted that day. We'll go and quickly try to get, like, I guess some Icium. It's so much better when you hit high rank and, like, the ores, like, every single ore at least is worth something. The worst feeling was riding on this, bouncing off, and then falling off here when you had no, hiccup wire bugs left. Because then you would just be sitting there like an idiot. Like, you'd just be sitting there just like, yep, this is my fate now. Let's see how many more electro sacks we got and stuff like that. We got 2 more electro sacks, that's actually really good. And then we got 2, okay, we got 1 and 1. Flash bug. Yeah, okay, that was pretty decent. Okay then. So we've now done that, which now means that we can now forge a new weapon in obviously the Kezu tree.
Let's get cracking.
Yeah, we're getting there actually now. Surprisingly enough, we're actually getting there. I guess it's like we need 2 more Great Azuchi tails. And then we need Puke sword. Yeah.
Take good care of your gear.
Actually, there might be armor that we can create as well. Probably not. Yet again, I'm just so kind of interested to make the Puke gear, just because it's like at least the female version. Like the male version is a bit more lame. It's weird how like there's so many armor sets where the male version's like super fucking rad and shit, but then the female versions just has like a weirdly more consistently okay kind of appeal to almost all of their ones. And it's not because booba or anything like that. It's like mostly because like you look at the armor set and you're like, yeah, that feels like an anime character would wear that. That's like not generic. But if you look at the male ones, and it kind of just feels like they're generic character number 1 or stuff like that. I mean, we could go for the Tobi Kadachi. I think we will. I think we'll start the Tobi Kadachi kind of like interaction, because we'll have to face him off a few times probably. Because he has a great sword, and you know the Puke is gonna take 2 as well. I think this might be the last round of the day, which feels really cool because you know we've done a lot in this episode. And I think with this Tobi Kadachi, if I don't use that other image that we got earlier, we'll get this one.
A flying shadow, stalking through the night. Silent as the wind, with eyes shining bright. Always craving blood, lightning running through its fur. When it swoops down on its prey, all becomes a blur.
Absolutely love Tobi Kadachi, one of my favorite monsters. And the female armor set for this monster is also incredible. There's also a Somacanth here, and we finally get Poison Kunai, so they're actually really trying to make sure that we feel safe with a little bit extra equipment. However, we're gonna go and make a few amount of stuff. I probably could have done this ages ago, but I just chose not to. Which is just called laziness at the end of the day. And what we're gonna do is item loadouts. So this is loadout 1. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna make our own loadout. So we're gonna have 10 potions, 10 herbs, 10 honey, and then we're gonna have then we're gonna go to wherever the high potions or the better potions are. Yep, here. Then we're gonna go to here. Then we're gonna go to here. Then we're gonna go to Ivy, and then we're gonna go to Shock Trap as well. And then we're gonna go to item loadouts, and then we're gonna save the current one here. So this is our main loadout from now on. It's kind of good to do one of those. Main loadouts are always useful to have, just because it means that you just have one ready, available. And considering the fact that we're gonna be killing every single monster here, I think it's a good thing if we bring a lot of fight to this one. And as well, there's a great Woggy, so if we get a Woggy Brace, that means that we'll have the entire Woggy armor set finished, which will be pretty damn cool. we're gonna get a little bit of mining in first. And obviously, maybe weapon set poses for this one, but potentially with the Tobi Kadachi, it could be more possible.
Time to get to work.
To have some sort of different posing. Is he really just gonna walk up? There's easily a freeze frame there that we got. But welcome to Tobi Kadachi, one of my favorite kind of learning curve monsters in the game. Tobi Kadachi really teaches you a few things. He has the tail break mechanic, which a few of these monsters has. He has a kind of passive state in which he kind of doesn't do anything, which can easily, you know, make you feel intimidated. And then he has a different form as well. So he has a form change built in as well. And then he has the aerial form. So the aerial form is one of the scarier parts of him as well, because obviously when it's in the air it's harder to hit for most bosses. Obviously insect glaive and, you know, things like that will laugh and be like, haha, I am the king or queen, or, you know, non-binary version of that. Is that what Jack is meant to be? I wonder. Maybe Poker was always, you know, there for the trans community and such. Jesus. It does have, like, I'm not a master. I'm not like the be-all end-all god of this game. But I really appreciate the design of Tobi Kadachi as like a boss fight. Because it's like finally, like, you know, it's a mix of like speed, agility, and like just other shit. Which makes it feel more enticing. The tail, yet again, is a very big spot that you want to hit, because of attacks like that get weaker. So like attacks like that get weaker, and as well, there are certain moves he can do, especially with his tail. One, they get less range because of the fact that his tail is shorter. But also just the fact that he can fall over. I think it's like a percentile chance. Ooh, that's really... That's actually really lucky. Ah! Control violations. He literally came back for the re-one. He was like, no, 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 no. But like, goddamn. Oh, absolutely. Such a fun fight. There can be a lot more blocking as well. Sadly, you know, the Greatsword's block isn't very good, and I really wish that they... there is like a wire bug move now that is a counter, which in my opinion fixed a lot of the problems with Greatsword, which was... if you're going against a monster, there's a bunch of really fast attacks, one after the other all the time. You basically just can't do anything. I was really hoping for the... when he came down for us to nick him. Okay, so he's now tired, which means that we're not safe, but he has down times in between certain moves. Not even certain moves, it's just he has some downtime. Or like, you know, he has to like exit his like form and stuff like that. Okay, so we hit the tail with a really big hit there. It wasn't enough to... Okay, we hit it. Yeah. So, we did really good there. I think we will
Ride like the wind. Gotta be quick.
do this, and the Somacanth is going to actually come down here. So we're going to hit him with a good old 1-2 punch. Excuse you. She was like, no, I'm not having it today. We're like, but we're having a special, all you can eat dumbasses. It's like, dumbasses? I guess that was a very dumbass thing for me to do. I guess we could actually throw some poison knives at this. Just do an extra little bit of damage. Jesus! Just fucking aftershock apparently of that explosion was legendary. Kind of pinned him back down. That was funny. Damn. Just not enough. Yeah. That's right. One thing that's very interesting is now we're kind of getting to the point where a lot of the monsters kind of have, one, rarer parts, but two, we're getting into the point where, like, weapons like, you know, the thing for the Somacanth will have, like, maybe 3 evolutionary points in high rank, maybe 1 in master rank. Well then, actually no, they'll have some extra ones in master rank. So the very interesting thing now is, like, the factor that is, you know, like, there's a lot more shit that can happen now. That's pretty much what I'm trying to say. I think it's up here. Up here again. Thank you. That it was. As always, we want to just fuck it up as much as possible. I kind of misclicked there. I kind of meant to keep fighting the Somacanth and have the Tobi Kadachi beat the fuck out of us. Actually, it's the wrong way around, isn't it? But that move, by the way, can be fucking catastrophic. But I guess the uneven ground made him miss. But I'm very sad that we didn't, like, get to cut the tail there. It was a high roll for sure. I kind of had the little missed step. Damn fucking... I think, like, as soon as we get Tiger Sama, I'm just gonna be wearing that, like, almost all the time, just because of the fucking sound resistance, like earplugs or whatever. Earplugs and tremor resistance, like, the most useful things early on. But you don't get them until, like, way later, which is obviously very annoying. Oh, can you not cut off his tail? That's pretty good. Maybe you can't cut off his tail. Maybe I'm really just thinking of the other monster. That could make a lot of sense. If we get it,
Down that easily.
so there is uninterruptible moves that monsters can have, in which you can't wire bug. It's a guaranteed. If you get hit by it, you get hit by it. And if there is a follow-up, you could just die, I guess. But it's very interesting with that. Okay, so he's left now. I think we're gonna focus solely on, I guess the I guess this guy. Because this guy shouldn't be that hard to kill at all. Damn, I really underestimated his range. I can't wait for us to get into the place where we actually have rivalries between monsters. We got 2 for 1 again. That's fucking incredible. Somacanth being absolutely scary though. Huh. Apparently the Sommercant was scared by the Great Woggy. Woggy was like, yeah, but I can poison you. Also, I'm not afraid of you. She was like, shit, if I didn't have fear on my side, I had to General Grievous my way out of this one. Ow. Ow. Triple ow. We do one cool thing followed up by being hit by like, every single possible move. Meowster bit my rump. I feel like I'm gonna have to tell Brady that his cat version of himself said that. That's just funny to me. Just not enough, huh?
Oh, I hate
Okay. I hate the horizontal fucking hurt box for that move. It's so fucking irritating. It's like, it hits like really well on both sides of him. Like, it doesn't feel like that would hit us, but it did. I don't know if he's like exhausted or if he's like limping. I guess we'll just fucking avoid that one, huh? Oh, I think he's just tired. Probably because literally we've been working him out. This is how you work out your pets, by the way. I learned it from Mario. He said his Glooper Blooper wasn't being very good. And this is how he kind of, you know, made sure the Glooper Blooper was working with him. Exa, Kyushion! Actually fucking doing some damage for once, I think.
You're the best, pal.
Okay, we did a fuck ton of damage with that one. So, any second now.
Oh, I feel different.
And I could very easily accept that he would be dead. Yeah.
Pizza cake!
Smallest, apparently. That's the smallest one we've ever fought, apparently. So, like, that's cool.
Alright, let's see what we have.
Smazzo make me. Oh my god. Tobi, come. Game, I remember pointing backward when I inputted that. I will concede the fact that, yes, I did press the roll button, but I also pressed the back button as well. And waited a little bit too. But apparently, you know, we got the brace, so at the end of the day, we're eating good tonight. Okay, so we'll go get these 3 done. We're out of most of the healing supplies, but it's kind of fine, I feel. We can just go and, you know, try to face the Sommercant a bit. Yeah, there it is. Loving its little vacation. We still got that little bit of damage in it, so I mean, we did good. Boom! 300 fucking damage to the face. Yet again, really annoying when moves like sleep hit you. Like, yes, you can have, yeah, so that move there is actually very deadly, in my opinion. Well, it's not really much about my opinion kind of thing, it is just deadly. It just kind of does a lot. Because you get slept, those paralyze you. This monster's really good for statuses. And like, kind of like teaching you about the, you know, you have to make sure you kind of bring shit for them. Like energy drinks, paralysis, you can't fucking solve. But energy drinks for sleep is kind of the sleep demon, I guess you could say, of like this Monster Hunter game. Oh, okay.
Just gonna take a short.
Thank you. Yep. I do like how there's a lot more enemies that have like unique like little timing windows in which they're like extra weak and stuff. But it really sucks when, like, you know, you get like Volvadon, like, oh yeah, he has like this little window you can exploit, where if you hit him, like, he stops. And obviously with Greatsword, that's like kind of the entire deal of Greatsword, is that your hits are so strong that you kind of just stop the attack, because the momentum of your weapon kind of outmatches theirs. So there we go. That's how easy it is. We now have the entire armor set that we wanted and everything. And our weapon is now maxed out as well. That's awesome. Tobi, Kadachi. Actually, how's our quest info going? We have 30 minutes left in this quest. We're Gucci for time. Okay. But not for this episode. We've now easily reached the over 1 hour mark on this episode. But I think that Tobi Kadachi is more than half dead at this point, and the Somacanth can't be... Like, we've heard it a bit. It probably has a bit more health, but like, I feel like it's like getting there. Like, it's like on its way to being like basically gone. Yeah, like literally right now it's basically dead. You need to get a lot of tranquilizer shit, but I can't remember how you make that for one. Okay, but like, yep, it's like on its last legs. Okay. Thank you, that's just a free... Just a free knockdown for us. And then... this should just be the end, I guess. Probably not though. Oh, easily not if we only do fucking 100 damage. There we go, yeah. If we did a crit, or if we just did much more effective damage, I guess if we just hit a better area, we would have hit like a spot that would have given us more damage. But hey, Somacanth is now dead, and now it's just Tobi Kadachi, and then we're done this quest. And done this way more action-packed episode. So hopefully, you know, that makes it all worth it, you know, for like the last episode and such. Quickly teleport over here. We found the Lucky Life, which I don't know exactly where it is. And I can't find it, and I can't even remember what Lucky Life does. I know that there are some that give you way better effects than others. Ah, there he is. Hello, Satan. Oh my god, really, Roggy? You have to be an asshole, dude. Yeah, hurt for him. He was the only one hurt doing that deal. Okay, well I got hurt that time, so that's fine. Okay, going over the Brady Burns, that's fine. I just want to make sure that I get a good image for this video. Yeah, and now he's almost dead. Awesome. We still have not had a paralysis stun on him. His like paralysis resistance he is like an electric beast, so it makes sense. But like his resistance to that must be fucking extraordinary. Thank you, Brady, for taking like the full bunch of that attack.
It's on its last legs!
I'll go up there as well. Oh, did we fuck that up? I think we did. Yeah, he seems to be above us. The fact that there is no great wire bug down here really irritates me. I understand that it's kind of more meant to be away from monsters to get up, but we use it too. Like, you know. And like, when there's like a good movement opportunity like that, it feels weird for people not to, like, use that for like, movement in the game. However, if he's asleep right now, that's really good for us. He isn't, but it's a good opportunity. Cutie.
Look out! It's angry!
So many moments doing that I easily should have died, but I didn't. Which makes it funnier. Which of the 50 freeze flames did Cody use in the video? Put down. I really wish that it makes more sense for like a different weapon. But I really wish there was like some sort of like if you shield their move kind of thing, you get like some sort of benefit. There we go. He should be basically dead now. Da-da-da-da-dun! You kicked it in the face! See, it's the best way to kill monsters, is just kick them in the face. It's the funniest and it has the best results. I can't believe we've killed 2 monsters in this episode by kicking them in the face. That's very fucking funny. Guess I'll just leave this down for now. There's nothing else that we need to do. I understand Discord and I'm typing too tight, quickly.
On to the
However,
next one.
that shouldn't matter. So I'm just going to quickly redeem something using my handy dandy ability to use a computer. Okay, so we got webbing, membrane, which I think is one of the higher things. Tobi Kadachi pelts, large monster bones, 2 of them. Electrode, that's actually a good one. King's Beak, hide. Another monster bone L, which is very good, and some summer camp extras. Okay, very, very good. 25 minutes, that's actually not that bad. Okay, and here we are. I'm just at the showcase of one of the Doom videos. However, we will have a look-see on, like, you know, such as the Tobi Kadachi weapon, which is below the Juggy. Oh, really? That's not it. Is there really none for no Greatsword for this weapon? That's very depressing. I would have sworn that there would have been. I would have sworn there would have been that one. Apparently not. But Tobi Kadachi, however, does have a really awesome set, being this. You can kind of take off the headpiece. Like, even just like, even just those two pieces, like, I guess this one actually. Like, even these two pieces are good. Like, the male version's kind of like worse in my opinion. But then, like, the Rathian, like, the male version's like way better in my opinion. So it's like, yeah, give and take. Okay. So the other thing that we can make at this point is the Greatsword stuff. So in the next episode, we'll be using the Kululaku stuff, and in this one, I guess we just don't have the ability to use any of these at the moment, which sucks. But yeah, I hope you all have a absolutely fantastic day, and as always, have a good tomorrow. Goodbye.